My name is Bao Ngoc and I'm a Year 12 student at Scotch AGS. When I go to university, I would really like to study pharmacy, and the reason for that is throughout the time that I study at Scotch AGS, I find out that chemistry is really interesting and I really like to learn about different types of medicines and I want to help people to treat diseases. For this major, I really want to study at Monash University because I did a lot of research on different universities that I can study pharmacy at. And I see that at Monash University, pharmacy is top 2 in the world. So that's why I want to enter this school. I remember that previously, Scotch AGS invites Dr. Hoa from Monash University over to have an info session with us. And throughout the session, we are allowed to ask questions about our major, so we will have a clearer point what we will study and what we will do when we enter university. And she also shared her own story and she told us about the environment there and different programs and different curriculums at Monash University. To enter the Faculty of Pharmacy at Monash University, we have to prepare a high score, which is an ATAR of more than 92. So at school, I have to try very hard to achieve high score with all the subjects that I study so I can achieve this ATAR. And if you want to apply for the scholarship, we have to also prepare the letter of recommendation and the purpose of statements. At Scotch AGS, we only have 2 compulsory subjects, which are math and English. With the rest, we're able to choose 3 more subjects based on what we like or what we will study in the future. For example, we can choose biology, chemistry, physics, business, or economics. At school, we are not required to study by heart what we've learned before, but we are encouraged to do experiments and to have lab reports so that we will know what we've studied clearly. So at the end of the year, we will have an exam which will take 30% of the total score, and the rest 70% is based on the assessment that we did throughout the year. So when we learn, our teachers always want us to ask questions and to do further research outside textbook. So we are allowed to broaden our horizon on the subject that we learn. For example, when I learned English with Miss Phụng, she always asks us to submit the draft version before we finally submit the final version. So she can give us feedback and we can improve to have a better score. There's one subject I learned at school that I think is very interesting, which is research project. So in this subject, we are able to learn about how to cite sources properly to avoid plagiarism. And we also learn how to choose the correct sources based on the credibility and the reliability of the authors. And we learn how to ask our own question and do surveys as well as interviews to find the answer and to write research paper for it. So I think this subject supports us a lot when we come to university, because then we will have to read many research papers as well as do a lot of reports and research. So with the knowledge that we already learned, I think that we don't have to, waste time to learn about it again in the future.